Hey guys, welcome back to another Moondog trading video. I hope you guys had a great 4th of July, a great weekend. So yeah, let's get back to the charts here because I wanted to get into this here. So basically what we're dealing with, we're still in this big wedge here. Now this is a bearish wedge. Of course, anytime a wedge is going to the upside, there's more likelihood to go to the downside. Now, with that being said, yeah, of course, it could always break down, or it could go higher in the wedge. Okay. It could do something like this, where we just come up and we even get up to the 40,000 and then roll over, or we can just roll over here. But I got to tell you guys something. There's just something about right now. I'm loving Ethereum. Okay. And I'm loving some of the altcoins. All right. So, it's hard for me, even though Bitcoin is looking bearish and we're literally flirting with the line as we speak. But we still didn't get that 4-hour. This is on the 4-hour chart. We still didn't get that 4-hour close underneath here and open and rejection. Okay, we still haven't got that yet. So until then, I'm still bullish on Bitcoin in the wedge. Okay, eventually we can come down and then go back, and then a whole different pattern comes to light, and we break out. Now, if you guys seen my video of the bump and run, okay, I'm kind of hoping that we do trade sideways, or maybe we touch here, we get back, but eventually we break here. We break this long-term trend that starts at the top at 64,000. Okay, once we do that, guys, it's blast off time. Okay, now could we get up in the wedge and break it? I mean, maybe, but eventually I think that would be more bearish. I think maybe we touch this and we get up in the wedge, or we get to this 42, roll over, then come up and rip. Okay, and what I mean by that is something like this. Okay, boom, boom, breakdown, touch, retest, and then go. And I think we get past here. Once this happens, guys, we break all-time highs. No doubt in my mind. We break all-time highs once we break out of that. If that goes down, we're going all-time highs. Okay. And I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I say is just my opinion, educational purposes only. Me personally, I think we're going to go higher in this wedge. But then again, I mean, we're on the brink. I mean, I'm saying this at the most bearish moment of the wedge. So the more likelihood is we break down at this moment, right? This is when the fear kicks in. This is like, hey, are you going to buy it? But if you're not in it, this is a good time to buy, because you know what? You could see if a 4-hour candle closes and opens under here, then yeah, you could get stopped out with not too much of a loss. But yeah, I mean, that's, of course, the wick down like we had that got me the other day. But that, be honest with you guys, this would have never got me. But anytime I leave my computer, or I'm sleeping, I put stop losses on. Usually when I have a stop loss on, I'm up higher in the trade, and I'm up in a stop loss with a percentage. Like, so if, say I buy down here, and crypto or Bitcoin's up here, I'll move my stop loss around this area or this area, so this way I don't get stopped out. If I do right here, then I made money, okay, because I bought down here. But I was confident that this was bottom, and it was like a couple dollars off. I mean, literally, like, what, $150 off, and they just wicked us. So, hey, it happens. I had to buy back in a little bit higher. I even meant to put a stop loss on yesterday, and I ran out the door because it was an emergency I had to go to. I never even put my stop on yet, so I'm still in this, and I'm glad I didn't, because, like I said, I don't want to unless we get that 4-hour close under here. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. I think we could probably go higher in this wedge, based on Ethereum. Okay, I got two charts. What did I bring up? Okay, I brought up this chart, which this was my older chart right here. which we made a lot of trades on. You can see these trades. These are brilliant trades. I mean, God, look at this, guys. This wedge, boom, broke up. This wedge we were in, a bang, came down, touched my points perfect. I mean, Jesus. I'm going to look at some of these old charts that we did. Guys, this is incredible. Some of my old charts, if you guys look at my old videos, and we go back to my old charts, I mean, they're absolutely incredible. I mean, we were nailing bottoms here. I mean, we caught this bottom right here, guys. We caught this bottom, and we kept holding because of these beautiful patterns that we had, okay? Then I ended up selling right here at the top. Then we bought back in around this area, and then we rode it back up here, and then we sold it again. Okay, I mean, beautiful trades, beautiful. We killed it on my channel so far. This has been great. Now, I do want to start doing individual stocks. Okay, I'm going to do Cardano. If any of you guys want me to do any kind of look, I did an Ethereum Classic for my buddy Mike. It was a great guys. I mean, it actually came out to be one of my best videos on YouTube. I got tons of subscribers from it. It was my highest rated video. So, I mean, and I haven't done one since, which is crazy because you would think that, that's what I should be concentrating on. But in a downtrend, I wanted to concentrate on Bitcoin and Ethereum because without those, everything else will suffer, right? So, but I guess not too many people. I mean, there's people that trade Ethereum, but there's not too many people that trade Bitcoin unless they're using leverage and everything else. I mean, I've been trading Bitcoin and holding Bitcoin, for a long time now. So for me, this is just my baby. This is what I've been doing. I understand that a lot of you guys are not, purchasing Bitcoin at 33 and 40 grand. You're not buying tons of it. Okay. I get it. I've been trading for a long time. I'm blessed to have the money to do this. I can purchase multiple Bitcoins. I can purchase multiple Ethereums. I'm still holding Cardano from our one move. On my long-term portfolio, Matic, I just got back in. Okay, not at this price, but I'm going to go over. I think I'm going to go over individually these trades. Okay, but we're going to look at them real quick because I'm going to do it later. But I'm going to start going over. I'm going to keep Bitcoin and Ethereum together when I chart them, but I'm going to start doing, Cardano by itself, Matic by itself, Ethereum Classic by itself. Whatever you guys want me to do in the comments. Okay, I like Matic. I like Cardano. I like Chainlink. I like Solano. Those are the cryptos that I personally like. But if there's something, and I'll chart those individually, but if there's something that you guys want me to chart from scratch, and if I could chart it for you, I'll be happy to do so. I remember someone in the Twitter actually was like, my buddy Mike wanted me to do it. And I actually did it over the phone with him and told him where to buy and everything. And I wish he did because he would have crushed it. But, he was driving and I was charting it. We were on the phone together. So then I had a comment on Twitter. Okay. Well, I jumped on my charts and within 10 minutes, I had a video posted for that person. Okay. That wanted me to chart Ethereum Classic. Okay. And he couldn't believe how good I charted it within 10 minutes. But guys, I've been doing this forever. You could tell me something and I can have it charted and ready to go for you in 10 minutes. I mean, that's just the bottom line. So I'm doing this for you guys. Like I said, I could care. Like, guys, I'm not doing this for myself. All right. I'm blessed right now. Okay. I believe in helping people. And this is what I decided I wanted to do. I wanted to show love. I've had, personal things in my past where that I told myself in the future that, hey, I want to help people succeed. I want to help people make money. I want to change people's lives. If someone buys a house or gets a car or, gets rid of their student loans or whatever the case may be, hey, I'm changing someone's life, and that's all I'm trying to do, guys. But we're playing things safe, okay? I want you guys to have rules. You guys that follow my channel for a long time know about my rules. You know about my candle closing. You know about my stop losses. You know how I like to do things. You're starting to learn patterns, support and resistance. We got to stick by these rules, okay? It's very important. I broke a rule and lost my second trade. And yes, technically, yeah, okay, whatever. I can make an excuse to say I was busy with family or whatever the case may be. I can make that excuse, but I'm not going to, all right? Because it is what it is. I put my stop. I left. Hey, I got stopped out of the trade. It is what it is, right? So, but let's keep an eye on this wedge. I am going to give you guys a glimpse of Matic and Cardano just because I want to on our old charts. And this is a beautiful thing, guys. Look at this. We haven't charted it in forever, right? I ended up taking a long position because I told you guys this was my buy area. I still haven't sold anything yet because I stopped charting this because I bought it at this bottom when we were doing my video. I said, hey guys, look, we broke down out of a wedge. We just kept going and going and going. We talked about each level just falling apart. And then I told you this would be my buy zone. Well, we got to my buy zone. I loaded the boat on Cardano here. Okay? So, yeah. I mean, guys, we got the bottom. We got the 52-week bottom almost. Yeah, we did. I mean, unfortunately, I didn't get it at 99 cents, but I did get it at $1.02. So I'm pretty freaking happy on a 52-week sorry, guys. I never cuss on my channel, but I got excited for a minute. A 52-week low there. I mean, come on, guys. That was awesome, right? Yeah, we killed it. So I'm still holding Cardano. So I haven't charted it. I'm like, well, I'm not trading it. Why would I trade it yet? I think there's more upside to it. I mean, if anything, maybe take a little bit at 161. But guys, I'm not. Why would I? I'm not selling it right now. That's it. I'm not selling Cardano. There's no reason to. I bought it at the bottom. Matic, I did sell a couple different times. Okay. Is this my old chart? Oh yeah. Oh wow. God, this is going all the way back. Yeah. Look at this. This is when we caught the bounce, guys. Look, this was a great move. And yeah, I didn't. I sold here. I didn't hold anything long here. I was going to, but guys, I mean, when you're making, look, here's the bottom line. When you go from here, and I didn't catch exact bottom, I got it at 83, even though the exact bottom was like, what, 74? I know I got it at 83. Or was it 87? No, it was 83, I think. Pretty sure. And then we ended up selling right when we hit this. We didn't get the exact top here, but we hit the freaking, we hit my trend line, okay, at 180%. That was awesome. I sold it. Of course I sold it, guys. Come on. It's a no-brainer, right? Then we made all these little trades in between Matic, right? And that's when I was making all the videos, okay? Then we broke our wedge here, and now I think that was pretty much the last video I made, right? We did buy this bottom here, but I ended up selling. I sold here, okay? And then we had this wedge, and I ended up buying back, okay? And I didn't get exact bottom on this, but recently I ended up buying back when we hit this point right here. I had a buy order, and it triggered just recently, okay? So yeah, I'm back in Matic. I like Matic, all right? And unfortunately, I didn't. I hit a little selling point here to move my stop loss up. But actually, I was going to sell a little bit here and then move my stop to my buy-in. This way, I win money no matter what in my trade. Instead, I have my stop loss just a little bit higher than where I bought it, just to cover a little bit of my cost. But that's where I'm at. I didn't sell any yet. I should have right here, but I wasn't home. So, and well, actually, I was sleeping right here. But yeah, all through this, even when this triggered, I wasn't home for any of this. So I wasn't around my charts, I should say. And then, of course, I was sleeping right here. So, Yeah, I could have put an order in there to sell a little bit, which I should have. But guys, I'll be honest with you. I came home last night and I was so freaking tired. I just went straight to bed. So I don't mean to drag this video on too long, but we covered a lot of things here. And I'm going to start individually looking at some of these stocks. But guys, um, before we recap, I know this is a long video. 15 minutes is just ridiculous. All right. So what do we got? We got, this is on the Ethereum chart. Okay. We have this. We don't want to break this trend. End of story. Don't want to break the trend, right? We could draw this, something like this. Okay, a wedge here. All right. We go higher in this wedge or hit this target up here at 23 at 2381 again and get rejected, or we can just roll over here. But this is a bearish wedge. Okay. But long term, guys, I mean, God, I love Ethereum. I'm loving Matic. I'm loving Cardano. These are long term plays for me. Bitcoin is barely surviving in this wedge. I'm curious to see what happens because this is anytime you go on a bigger chart. The one thing is, and you can see how we're underneath it on the daily. Okay, and we're struggling here. All right, but on the 4 hour, we're not. It's just the way it is. It's just the way the chart goes, right? See, look, we go to the 4 hour, we're still above it. And I'm looking at the 4 hour more than anything because we get a 4 hour close and then an open. If we get a 4 hour close and open under here, okay, and we flirt around and then the next candle opens up and doesn't bust back above this trend, then and it gets rejected, then we're probably gonna go downhill. I'm not saying 29, but usually it gets to the bottom of the wedge. But this is not, to me, this is just a wick. There's not a lot of solid here. So I'm thinking maybe around this area of 30, 31, 250 area, 31, 300 area, or just 31 in general area. Okay. Now we could hit my purple box where there's some resistance there, and they could give us the old okey doke. Okay, around anywhere from 32,700 to 32,400. So that's another possibility. Okay, so we're not dead in the water, but I'm very bullish on these cryptos long term. All right, yeah, we'll just see how this plays out. Much love to you guys. I'm going to start doing, like I said, individual stocks or individual stocks, I should say. I'm sorry, individual cryptos. And we'll keep this thing rolling. And whatever you guys want me to chart, that's what we're going to chart. We're still hanging in there here. Let's see, a 4 hour candle closes in 35 minutes. So keep an eye on it, guys. Let's see what happens. Very interesting. All right. We can get wicks all day, but those closes will hurt us. All right. So this is an old chart I did. Okay. And like I said, this is my fault. Okay. We almost got stopped out here, but we didn't. Thank God. I was $2 off. It went from $1.60. I got so lucky with that one. All right. Now, if we break down out of this wedge, and we get a candle close, I'll take some profits here, guys. All right. I mean, that's just the bottom line. All right. So much love to you guys. I appreciate you guys watching my videos. Make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel, Moondog Trading. I made this video extremely long, but I just wanted to clear everything up and make sure you guys know what's going on. Much love to you guys. Peace out.